Welcome to Conversations with the Universe. Today we're going to talk about beginnings. So take a slow breath in. Hold it for a few seconds before you gently let it go. And do it again. Take a second deep breath in, slower this time. Hold that breath for a few seconds before you do a long, slow exhale. There's nowhere you need to be for the next few minutes. There's nothing that you need to solve. There's nothing that you need to become. Just be here, present, grounded. One more slow breath in. And exhale. I've been thinking about beginnings lately. Not the obvious ones, the quiet ones. The ones we didn't even realize we were living until much later. Have you ever looked at your life and realized that there was just a regular day that quietly changed everything? At the time, maybe it didn't feel that important. You weren't looking for a turning point. You were probably just living your life. But on that day, something shifted. Maybe it was one conversation. Maybe it was one new decision. Maybe you simply saw yourself differently for the very first time. You couldn't have known then, but a new chapter had already begun. This kind of thing makes me wonder, how many of these moments are still waiting for us? Maybe that's why we miss so many beginnings. We're expecting fireworks. We're waiting for certainty. We're waiting for life to announce itself. But maybe the universe doesn't work that way. Maybe it whispers. Maybe it always has. Maybe the beginning of the life that you've been hoping for doesn't arrive all at once. It could just begin with a single thought. Maybe just a little bit more hope than yesterday. A little more courage in a situation that you wanted to deal with differently. A quiet decision to stop believing the story is already written. Take another slow breath. And just imagine that somewhere in the next few days, something happens. Not something dramatic, just something small. Conversation, an invitation, an idea. Probably that something normally you would have overlooked. But this time, you pause. You pay attention. You say yes. And years from now, you will look back and smile. Because that was the moment. That ordinary little regular day moment that became the beginning of everything that came after. Isn't it amazing that we never really know that we're standing in a beginning until it becomes a memory? So perhaps today, you don't need to chase anything. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to have the whole plan. Just stay open. Stay curious. Stay present enough that if the universe whispers, you'll hear it. Maybe this ordinary day is far more important than you know. Maybe this is just the beginning. Thanks for being here with me for a few minutes. Until next time.